Hey, welcome back to the channel. Well, as you can see, we're doing Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, Dream Master. Or I should say, The Dream Master. And this stars, once again, Robert Englund as Freddy, Lisa Wilcox as Alice, Tuesday Night as Kristen, and you have Kincaid and Joey, and I don't know their real names. And so, if you're new to the channel, welcome, and please subscribe, and everybody please remember to click the bell and turn it on so that you are notified when I upload. Alrighty, well, I hope this glare is not too bad. I mean, it looks dark to me, but hopefully you can see me pretty well. But anyway, Nightmare on Elm Street 4. If you have not seen this movie yet, please go check it out because this review will contain a few spoilers. Now, let's get on with the movie. So, like I said, once again, Kristen's back, but she is played by a different character or a different person. She's played by Tuesday Night. And she doesn't do a bad job, but I would have preferred Patricia Arquette, but, you know, that's just me. But, and, you know, once again, you got Freddy doing his thing, and you got Lisa Wilcox, played by Alice, and she does a really good job. She's kind of slow at the very beginning, but by the time the ending shows up, she's freaking awesome. So anyway, this takes place a few years after Part 3, and Joey, Kincaid, and Kristen are trying to, live their lives. Joey and Kincaid are, but Kristen keeps having dreams about the house, and she has this feeling that Freddy's coming back, and all this and that, and they keep warning her to quit going into the dream with the house, which I don't see how that's even possible. I mean, I guess this is a movie, anything's possible. But if you were looking at this as a real life scenario, there's no way that she would dream about this house every time she goes to sleep. That's just not possible. But anyway, so they keep warning her to quit dreaming about the house, to quit going in, because it could possibly stir Freddy back up again. But she doesn't listen. She keeps on doing it. She keeps pulling them into her dreams, and it's basically just getting annoying to them. And so one time she does that, and Freddy goes after him. He goes after Kincaid first, and by the way, this movie here starts the comedy side of the Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy now is a jokester. He has wisecracks. He has all kind of just stuff where he didn't before, but I still think it's pretty good. Like I said in my Nightmare on Elm Street 3 review, at that time people thought that was the most popular, but when this one came out in 1988, and it was said that this was the most popular. Now, I don't know if that's true, but it said that. But anyway, so anyway, he goes after Kincaid in the junkyard where they buried his remains in Part 3. And so the way Freddy comes back to life in this, to me, is just so silly. It makes no sense at all. Kincaid has a dog named Jason, and the dog basically pees fire, and Freddy comes back to life somehow. He puts himself back together, his bones back together, and he's back. All because Jason peed fire. It makes no sense. But anyway, so Freddy comes back and kills Kincaid, and he goes after Joey and kills him. Then he goes after Kristen, and unfortunately kills her, but not before she brings Alice into her dream. And now Freddy's going after new people. So he goes after Alice, Alice's brother, who is a martial artist, Alice's friend Debbie, and her other friend Sheila. And Alice also meets Dan in this movie as well. So he goes after all of them, and I'm not going to tell you everything because you need to see the movie for yourself if you don't already know. But anyway, so he goes after all of them and kills them. Now the cool thing about this one is whenever Freddy kills one of them, Alice gets one of their powers. So, like, when he killed Kincaid, Alice got the strength that Kincaid had in his dream. When Sheila got killed, she got the knowledge and the brains, like she's smarter. So I mean, it just goes on. Each one gets a power. And Kristen had a power. I just don't know what it was, except for, I guess her power is just pulling people into the dream. Because right before she died, she yelled to Alice that that Alice would get her power. So I'm guessing that's what it was, pulling people in the dream. So anyway, so it goes on, and then at the end, Freddy and her have their fight at the end, and she has got all the power. She's now the Dream Master, and she beats the tar out of Freddy, but Freddy just stands there and takes it and laughs at her. And it's a good fight, though. But Nightmare on Elm Street 4, definitely a great movie. I recommend it for all of you. And the acting in it is good, although I would have preferred Patricia Arquette over Tuesday Night. I mean, Tuesday Night didn't do a horrible job, don't get me wrong, but she's no Patricia Arquette. And everybody else did a really good job. Let's see, I mean, the girl Debbie, she turns into a bug because that's a fear of hers. She don't like bugs. So Freddy turns her into one. Turns her into a bug and basically squashes her. And so that's a pretty cool kill. Alice's brother, I don't know his name right offhand. But he's a martial artist, and him and Freddy have a martial arts fight somewhat, and Freddy's invisible, but yet, he's still fighting Freddy, but it looks cheesy. It really does. They shouldn't have done it that way, I don't think. I think they should have just had him fight Freddy where Freddy could be seen. But anyway, he gets killed, and a lot of cool deaths in this. What can I say? A lot of cool deaths, and so especially the ending. Freddy gets basically all the souls that he collected over the years, basically come out of him, and they pull him apart. That was really cool. It was a really cool special effects, and they basically just pull him apart, basically. And and Alice sets them free, basically, and they all float away up to the sky. But yeah, I mean, the positives about this movie I like I said, the jokester Freddy's pretty cool. I mean, I do like humor, so it didn't bother me that Freddy was like that. But you know, I mean, I like the scary Freddy more. Um, the mysteriousness of him and all that. But I mean, I guess this is the fourth movie, so he can't be mysterious forever. But yeah. So yeah. I mean, I can understand why they would change it up just a teeny bit, but it's not bad. It doesn't ruin the movie or anything like that. But you know, like I said, the acting is really good from the characters. It's decent. It's not. Some of them aren't great, but I got something in my eye. Um, but you know, it's not. It's not like spot on Tom Cruise kind of acting where it's all great, but they do pretty good. They do pretty good. And my eye is just itching. But anyway, the negatives I didn't like about this movie. It was a little too comedic sometimes. Um, Freddie kept referring to Alice as Alice in Wonderland, and he does it too many times. I think he, you know, one time was enough, but I think he references it maybe 2 or 3 times. I don't really have much negative to say about it. I mean, this is a really good movie, and I don't really have nothing to say negative about it except for that. Um, I just, you know, just don't have nothing negative. But you know, I really like Freddie in this. He's pretty cool. Um, you know, he jokes a lot, which, like I said, some of them are funny, some of them aren't. Some of the times he can be a little overbearing, like with the Alice in Wonderland thing. And you know, so, but it's definitely worth it. I definitely recommend you check it out and all that if you haven't already. But I mean, who hasn't watched this movie already? I mean, come on, Nightmare on Elm Street 4, for goodness sake. It's been out since '88. Pretty much the whole horror community has seen this movie. So y'all don't need me telling you exactly the movie, so y'all already know. But anyway, that was Nightmare on Elm Street 4. If you liked, please give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Please click the bell, turn on the notifications, and please leave a comment letting me know your thoughts on Nightmare on Elm Street 4, what you thought of it, if it was a great movie, if you hated this movie, whatever you wanted to say about it, you know, feel free. And yeah, so everybody take care, and I will see you all in the next video.